Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on. This is going to be a special kind of feature for me. I rarely have a chance to go and show the process that I use in PVE in the story mode. This is going to be a fast blast through to try to get this done in less than 26 minutes. And for fun, well, we have the featured 5-star character, which happens to be Storm in Cosmic Chaos. So we're going to use the 5-star Storm and Thanos a bunch. I think this will be fun to just basically have Thanos snap away the enemies with court death for almost every battle that we go through. That'll be kind of a fun challenge to see if we can get done in time. This is clearance level 8. Sometimes I do play clearance level 9, but in 8 at this late at night, it's just easier to get everything done with a little bit better speed. Let's get into it. I think the time is right to get started now. Let's hit it. This will be a limited commentary. Basically, I won't be talking as much as I usually do. For some of you, you're going to be like, thank goodness. And for others, that like the commentary on what I'm thinking when I make plays, hopefully you'll see that as we go along. But Thanos does so much of the work. You're going to see how awesome he can be in PvE. So let's go. In this node, we're not going to use Thanos, though. The enemies have too much health for that to be efficient, I think. We'll go with our own Gladiator Thor and Okoye combo with our featured 5-star character Storm, and the commentary will cut down a little bit right now. Most of the nodes are pretty repetitive. Let's hit it. Unfortunately, I need to turn animations off to keep the total speed of the process efficiently here. Accidentally grabbed Old Man Logan, didn't I? Oh man, this is going to be tough. Alright, so let's add green to the board. Not too bad considering. Now we're going to need to speed things up a little bit. 3 clears of each node will get us done. Let's grab the right characters and go. Okay, with those nodes cleared out, we can just take on, probably move over to the 3 harder nodes here, and let's get Thanos in and Storm, and I think we can just go with someone else. Let's actually, with Storm, let's bring in Black Bolt with those charge tiles. That might speed up the auto damage we get from his passive ability. Thing lives with 87 health, doesn't that figure? So this gets to be pretty repetitive, but nice and efficient. Clearing times when Thanos is on your team. Don't have to worry about health packs much. Whoops, one more time on this one. When using the boosted 5-star character, it's great that they have so much health. Depending on enemy health levels, sometimes you can think about, oops, shouldn't have done that. Think about how much damage you should be doing to one character versus others. Where if you need to save a little bit of health, do one attack on another character and then back to the first one you were working on to save total damage to be just 1 court death here instead of 2. It does take more time to do that sometimes, so decide what's more important, health packs or time efficiency, I guess. We're going to run close to the buzzer here. Usually target the lowest health enemy, no matter who that happens to be. In this case, Nebula. Silver Surfer is unstunnable, so he is only affected by the damage portion of core death. And because of that, maybe I will target him first for this damage. I think it's time to heal Storm, make sure she can make it through the battle. Oh, and he has far less health than Nebula, so he's the one I should have been targeting anyway. Wow. Match 4 with a charge tile does a bunch of damage. Falling behind my pace here a little bit. Got it. Now which way do we go? Let's save the easy nodes for last just because they're so fast to do. We'll go to the 2-star essential. That's Wolverine here. Make sure we get Storm back in for the high match damage and go. Definitely love the one-turn wins. Wolverine can't take too many of those court deaths. So we'll have to use a health pack after this one. Once in a while I switch out Thanos for someone else that doesn't do so much team damage to my own teammates on the 2-star node. But we've got plenty. There's no PVE after this. It is a unique situation, so that's why I thought we'd do a speed run through PVE tonight. See if we have a chance at getting a top 5 finish. Go to the Quicksilver 3-star node and just continue to Thanos blast everything. Snap these enemies away. One more storm match. I think that black will do it right here. Nice. It's only about 14 minutes left in the event, so we've got to keep up our pace. Try to finish. I definitely like untimed events when they run them as opposed to our complete grind on PVE. A lot of people really like the timed rush on PVE, and it can be definitely fun. It just gets to be too much sometimes. But now that we have a boss event with Galactus, it'll be a nice break from PVE technically for a few days. Alright, let's beat Nova one more time. Drop a yellow right in there. Nope. That'll work. I think our time frame really worked out now. We're a little ahead of schedule. Let's go into the 4-star node. Let's see, where are we? Totally Awesome Hulk, and then we have the 2 easier nodes to go. One of them is a wave node, so we'll take this on here pretty quickly. Sometimes I use AP boosts. I think with the teams that we're running right now, it's not necessary. And let's hit Iron Man first instead of the lower health goon, because that way we can avoid 2 court deaths by just doing a couple extra hits on Iron Man. Since court death damage will be enough to take out that non-tile moving character. There's about a little less than 11 minutes remaining in the event. The wave node will take less than 5 minutes, and the easy node will take about a minute and a half or so, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's fine. Oops, I should have done the black instead of the green. It's going to work out pretty well. So I don't always run Thanos through everything. This is just a one-time deal. I definitely use him a lot in almost every PVE, depending on enemy health and what boosted character it is for the 5-star, what we have to play with for the 4 stars. And sometimes I use Rocket and Groot and Kitty a few times. Oops, I started with War Machine here. I guess we'll stick with him now. Sometimes I mix up characters quite a bit. I often like to play Jessica Jones with Thanos quite a bit because when Court Death goes off, her traps are still active, so you can hit her traps and they still cause damage when she's stunned. Very nice potential for damage. And like you saw, and Black Bolt earlier, just because of Storm's charge tiles, it speeds up the passive for his damage. Okoye would play her a lot, of course, and sometimes Thor. Alright, so we're down just to the easy nodes. I guess I saved them for last. We'll just run through those, and we're going to do a little switch here. We'll keep Storm. Totally awesome Hulk. You know what? He's got so much health, he's fine. But let's do this. I'm going to go all the way down and switch to 3-star Thanos. He does plenty of damage with Court Death at these small levels that we don't need our big Thanos causing so much team damage here. So now we're only going to take 1285 instead of 3800 plus on the Court Death team damage. Still every bit as quick as long as you get matches in the boosted 5-star. Their colors. And one more run through this one. We'll be on to the wave node, and we're actually way ahead of time. I guess it depends. If it takes 5 minutes or less on the wave node, you can go back and clear up a couple others. You see I'm so far in a top 10 position, top 4 overall, 7 in the individual node. Got a chance at top 1. So let's see how we can do here. We can probably slow things down a little bit. And we'll keep in the 3-star modern Thanos and go with, got to keep Storm in for the huge match damage. Let's see. I haven't played Drax yet, or it's really too bad that you see the endgame Thanos at the top left corner. Haven't been able to play him much, although I really would like to, because the I wanted to play him in PvP, but since we're doing all the individual anniversary year celebration, we haven't played our normal weekly character boost list in PvE very much. So we'll go ahead and take on, we'll just bring in Ragnarok this time and see how we can do. Endgame Thanos is actually quite good against Rocket and Groot and Kitty teams that are always out there. Removing the enemy special tile for free every single turn is just great. Got the victory already, so this isn't even going to take anywhere close to 5 minutes for the 3 runs through the wave node. And we're going to have to go back. We're only up to a point on the points regeneration, so take our time and run through this. Sometimes these wave nodes are 3, 4, 5 different waves of enemy. This is only 2 different enemy waves, and they're pretty easy at these low levels. You'll see this PVE was so fast, I think I only played Storm's black ability a few times, and I never even played her green or yellow. No, I did play her yellow in the 5-star Essential node, but not much use otherwise. That's why I know I should play clearance level 9 more often, but the ending times for PVE just are really tough to fit into my schedule, so I play the really late time slice 5, the final time frame you can play, and it ends pretty late at night. Well, there you go. I've done all my clears, and I so far am in first place. Other people are clearing behind me. If they didn't start too early, they're going to catch up quite a bit. So we're going to have to just click through. There, we're up to 2 points. That's probably the best we're going to get from this node. It'll take too long to get back up to 3 points. So we'll play it again. We'll keep Storm in here. Let's see. Let's just bring in some heavy hitters for fun. I'll keep Thor along just because he's so efficient. And we'll bring in Endgame Thanos just for the heck of it. Look at that. Extra move in black. I'm going to take Thing out in about 3 turns. Or 2.5. Playing it again for just 2 points is really nice cascade there. Jeez. Still 3.5 minutes remaining in the event, so I guess it's going to make sense to go back and get these couple of points each time. But not a lot of fun going back for just 2 points each. Now we better keep Thor in just for speed of getting through these nodes quickly. So enemy Rocket and Groot has placed their strike tiles, and that's always what happens. But with Endgame Thanos here, I want to take a quick look at how he's going to not only just remove enemy specials each turn, but also adding green to the board, which could work out to some free matches. Let's see. Removed a blue strike tile. Very nice. Rocket's down. There's only 1 strike left already. That's amazing. That never happens. Whenever Rocket and Groot is with Kitty, that never happens. Alright, we'll go ahead and take Star-Lord out here. Just about 2.5 minutes left in the event. We'll get a few more nodes cleared out. Let's go ahead and hit her with Vicious Determination for the win. So let's see. 1.5 minutes. Better get, yeah, we got 4 points from this Storm node. Let's play this one more time. This time we'll boost up a couple of black and green. When I first ran through it, every single time I knocked Thor down into his 50% threshold. You really shouldn't do that. I didn't mean to. I just got a little overly aggressive with my Gladiator Thor dealing that automatic damage. I think I did that wrong. Just over a minute left, and look at that extra move in black. This is going to be huge. Very nice. Okay, so let's just do this. One more turn. We should maybe get 2 green here from Thor's auto damage. Got it. Better get A little bit of team up first. As time is winding down, we can finish this shot right here. Might be able to clear up one more quick one if we are lucky. It says the event's over, but let's see if we can just brute force this one as quickly as possible. And I think that's it. Let's see where we ended up. See if anybody caught up to our total points. It's over here. And our final finishing spot is first place in Cosmic Chaos. We did it, guys. Let's check out the total score. 87,857. Did have some pretty good competition. Those guys did a great job as well. Over 87,000 each. And it'll just take a minute or two to get the rewards, and then we'll end the PVE rush there. That was a lot of fun. Blasting through with Thanos. Maybe I'll do more PVEs when the timing works out with other characters. But, you know, just like the speed rush with Thanos is just so fun. You don't have to think. You just, how can I knock an enemy out as quickly as possible to get Court Death going, and then move on from there each time. So maybe I'll do like a gritty run and some other fast character runs in another video in the future. But as you know, talking about Galactus Hungers, we're going to get into the boss battle events coming up soon in our next video, and I've been promising over and over to get into the class of 2016. Is going to be so much fun in PvP. Tons and tons of boosted characters. Some of my favorites, I think you probably know. A little bit of 5-star boost, not a lot, but the 4 stars are boosted tremendously. And we're going to play a lot of Gwenpool and Howard the Duck. You never get to really get a lot of use out of them now that they're boosted. They are so much fun, and the list goes on down with Moon Knight, Nova, Peggy, Quake, Red Hulk, you name it. We'll get into some of the action in the next video, not this one. And while we're waiting for our rewards, let's take a quick look once again. I mentioned in the previous video that this taco vault, I'm going to run it out tomorrow, and I should have 301 total taco tokens when we do it. I think what we'll do, and if you guys think it's a good idea, put it in the comments below, if we should do a giveaway based on guessing how many draws it takes to get that Infinity War Spider-Man that you see in the bottom left corner. See if it takes the first draw out of 300, or if it's going to take draw number 300 to hit that. We'll see. You can guess, like, you know, 247, draw number 17, whatever. See who wins, and you have to be a subscriber to win the giveaway. I think it'll be a gift card. We'll talk about more with that later. Well, let's see. Hopefully we can get the rewards here on screen, and we'll be done for the day. Let me go ahead and pause the video. I'll be right back. Okay guys, we got the rewards pop up from the individual sub of the event, and Ticket to Nowhere did finish in first place out of everyone in the daily for 5 command points, some ISOs, a couple of tokens, and 100 hero points. Really nice. And the Alliance also finished in a good spot, top 50 Alliance, for a couple more tokens. And of course, the Alliance reward gets you a 3-star for a top 50 finish in PVE, as well as a couple of other tokens and rewards. We'll go ahead and claim that, and then we should get the individual pop up here in just a second. And there we go. Cosmic Chaos is a wrap, and we got the first place rewards of 3 Mockingbird covers, a bunch of ISO 8, 150 hero points, red ISO, and 3 covers for Storm, amid a couple other tokens. Awesome. A lot of fun to play. Thanks for coming along for the speed rush through PvE, the Thanos and Storm special. That was fun for me. Hopefully we'll be able to do that again. Let me know if you like the PVE runs and if you have any other suggestions. Let's claim it. Thanks again for watching, guys. Please hit the MPQ icon on your left to be a subscriber for the channel. We're trying to build up our subs quite a bit, and we're going to work on a giveaway like I announced a little bit earlier. Let me know what you think about that. Have a good one. See you next time.